Hello, my country people. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome to Gist Me TV. So today, our brother from Nigeria, will be Igbo man, he need big advice from you guys. The reason why he need advice be say, in wife and in stepdaughter, they won't plan, make them pursue him away from his own house, where it be say na him they pay the rent. Right now, as we dey talk, AK people don't tell this our brother make he come up for the house where him they live since more than 8 years, with the wife where it be say na him pay the bride price of the woman, and the woman born children for him. So right now, the woman and the stepdaughter of this man, I be the pikin where the woman first born for another man before this our brother come marry him. So this daughter now, she don't grow, she don't reach 16 years old. So him and in mama and the mama brother, now they don't plan connive so that then go pursue the man come up for house, then go carry house, and they come still do am in a way that say e no go fit see im children again. So the thing dey pain this our brother, na im come say no, say this one how im go born children again, all of a sudden e go be like say na born throway, say e no go see im children again. So the thing dey pain am well well, na im say make e come for public so that una go tell am wetin im go do. As we dey talk right now, the man no dey for im house again, e dey squat with im friend. So I go let una hear from the man, this our brother, una go hear from him mouth, so that una go write am comment on wetin e need to do. So abeg, make una give us a better comment, because right now him dey in a very tight corner, so he won't hear from una. So I go put our brother for line so that he go explain wetin dey go on so for una. So make una wait too. Hello, brother. All right. So right now we don't dey live. So our viewers, they won't hear, it better to hear from the horse's mouth, so that it not go be then say na me say. So they won't really hear from you, so that then go know how then go begin write a comment about your about waiting and waiting you need to do. Although make I also let you know, say not be every advice way they give na be the best. So you go pick from the ones where you feel say it go help you, then you go put one or two things together to know what thing you go do, so that you not go make mistake. So thank you very much for joining us. So before you go on, make you introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister. My name is Jude Chinedu Agubosem. I live here in the UK. And this woman in question, we meet in London. When I was in London, then she have one daughter. We agreed to marry each other. We marry in this country legally as well. Then we live together with the daughter. We have one with the father. When I met them, the father was not there. So I find out that the girl doesn't have a good character, because she's lazy, she don't do anything, So I try to train her the way, because I know that I'm going to have my own kids. I try to train her the way I would train my own kids. Like my daughter now is a lot of difference from her. So whenever I try to correct this girl, the mother will always be on her side. The mother always supports her. So at the time, it was bringing a lot of problems in the house, quarreling, because I'm talking of the girl in question. So when I see that this is bringing a lot of problem, my friends and other people, they called me and they said, you need to let this girl be. You need to let her, so that she can do whatever thing she wants. So I stopped telling her something or even sending her message. I let her to do whatever thing she want to do. Since 5 or 4 years now, she don't say good morning to me. She don't say good afternoon to me. She don't say anything.
And you are living in the same house with her. She will wake up and she will not say good morning to
Yes,
you.
I'm living in the same house with them, paying the rent, I'm paying gas and electricity. Even though his brother is there, he's not doing anything. Even when I said, I have 3 kids now with your own daughter, we are 4 and we live in 3-bedroom flat. Your brother has been with me for 4 years. You need to ask your brother to go get a place. He's doing full job at home. He doesn't have any wife. He doesn't have any person he's spending money on. Your brother need to get a house so that I can put my 2 boys in the room that he's staying. When I say that, that one can cause a fight in the house. It can cause a quarrel. Talk less of when I said something about her daughter. It doesn't even want to bring her daughter. Her daughter she's a saint. Anything you say about the daughter, you're going to have instantly problems. So it's just like she wants to silence me about her daughter. And, I can't, I'm a man, I have my own kids. I have the way I want to treat them because she is the first daughter of the house that we know.
Okay, hold on a second. Your wife brother is also staying with you in the same house, Abi?
In the same house, yes, since 4 years, in the same house.
Okay, and how many years be this your wife brother?
It's about 26, 27 years now. He's a big guy.
Okay.
He do work for full work in home, at home, since the COVID broke up. He's doing full job and full pay as well. So if you want to get any house from the council, from anywhere, he can get, but he doesn't want to spend that money, living on his own. It depends on eating food. It depends on, I'm not against, he's staying, but it has been a long time. Now the family is big, just 3-bedroom flats.
Okay.
He need to leave and let the boys have the room. When I say that, it's going to be a problem.
Okay. The issue between your stepdaughter and your wife now.
Okay, so what's still happening is that after I left the thing she wants to do, then since then there is peace in the house because she don't talk to me, I don't talk to her because I want peace. My kids are still small. I could have lived this marriage since, but because of I have a young daughter who I want to communicate with, when at least give her a little bit time, she will start communicating with me. Then now, what happened Christmas is I was sick because I was having a symptom, like having a fever. So I don't know that it's a COVID. So on that particular day, and where I work is very close to my house, I came back in the night to come and take something from the freezer to put it outside so that it can defrost. So when I was bringing those things out, she was in the kitchen, in the living room. When she see that I'm in, she came in the kitchen and saw what I was doing. So in the morning, I finished work 8 o'clock. What she have never done in her life because she's lazy, she don't do anything. If you ask her to do something for you, you can stay 5, 6 hours. She might end up not doing it. She never do any message for me. She do for her mom. Sometimes even she don't do for her mom. And the mom is seeing all those things. So
that's your stepdaughter you're talking about.
Yeah, my stepdaughter. My daughter is different. My daughter, once you send my daughter something, she do it straight away. She go and get you that. That is my daughter. That is how I trained her. So that's my stepdaughter I'm talking about. So what happened is that on that day, in the morning, 8 o'clock, that's when I finished. And she know when I finished work anyway. They were on holidays on that particular time. That is December period. So I came back in the morning, 8 o'clock. I find her in the kitchen. She says she is doing some cleaning. So I explained to her because when I go to the sink, she's in the sink as if she's doing something. She can be there for 10, 15 minutes. So I told her I'm having fever. I'm not feeling good. So I need to do this fast. And I'm working that the same night as well. So I need to go finish this in time so that I will go have some rest to get ready to go out in the night. So when I told her that, she started murmuring She started, I just let her be. I just let her start doing other things apart from the sink where she is. So when she left the sink, I go there, do my own thing. You know, someone that is cooking, you need to be moving around, doing things. So I have to, when I leave the sink, she will go back to the sink. The second one, I told her that I just told you that I'm not feeling good. I'm sick. I need to finish this in time. You going to the sink is gonna make me, you know, stay long in this I'm cooking, because it's not even you doing something there. She just stand there for like to hear to see what I would do. So the second time, the third time, that was when I told her that I've told you this is 2 times now, because I always try to give her, you know, even third time, because if I ask on first time or second time, the mother will say, did you give her time? So I prefer giving her a long time and a long rope. The third one was the one I said, I've warned you second time, so you need to leave the kitchen now. She's told me that she's in the kitchen before me. So that is when I get upset. I told her, you need to leave the kitchen now. Because of she's seen how serious I am, and I'm upset because she asked me that I need to leave, that she's in the kitchen before me. So that put me off, and she see that my face had changed, and she left the I ordered her to leave the kitchen. With that upset, she see my face, that my face is not the same again. She left the kitchen and ran upstairs and took the phone and called the mother, that I beat her up, because she know that yes, she don't have strength again. I ordered her to leave the kitchen, and the mother was at work then. When the mother come back,
and you never raised and you never raised your hand.
No, this is how many years we live together. I never do that. I can tell her to something. I can tell her something when she's not listening. I talk the way I want, but I've never even tried to, you know, like hit her or any other thing, you know. So it's just like she's growing up, is 16, is mixing up with some people in school, you know, those white young ladies in school. So she mixed up with them. Some of them I have stepdad and stepmom as well. You know, they might be sharing story. Oh, I can't take this from my stepdad. I can't do that. Is what she's following up. That is why she's acting on.
Okay.
So what happened is that after then she called the mother. The mother came back, and I speak to the mother. I said, look at what your daughter did. I asked her to leave the kitchen because I was sick. And do you know that I'm sick? So I told her, she started talking about me. Talking back at me, I have to order her to leave the kitchen. Yeah, she said, she called her. She said I was beating her. Even though I said, which beating? I did not beat her. I ordered her to leave the kitchen. He said, oh, anyway, I believe my daughter. Oh. I said, so you believe your daughter now? Now that you just came back from work, you're not here, so you believe your daughter. So you don't believe what I told you. She said, no, she believes her daughter. So after everything, and somebody that said I beat her, there is no bruises, the way she described to the mother that I hit her on the floor, I banged her on the floor, I start using my hand to hit her. There is no evidence, even though in the police is still an allegation. Police did not find any scratch on her body. Police did not find any bruises or anything like somebody.
Oh, the police got involved in the issue?
Yes, police came to me to my house because she bring them to come and speak to me, and she did not tell me that she invited the police. I was upset. I couldn't, as my wife, that even police want to just to bring police because she know that she has the right, you know. So I refused to talk to the police. Then they arrest me. The girl put in a complaint that I bully her up, that all she wants is police to talk to me, that she did not put any charges, the mother did not put any charges, and there is no evidence showing that I beat her or up, because if I beat her up, there must be some mark or bruises the way she described to the mother, that I beat her up. So because of they don't have any evidence, they could not continue with the case. They dropped the case. So I stay outside for 28 days, which is police give me to stay outside, to stay away from them. You know, I stay away.
That's almost 1 month now, 28 days.
It's more than 1 month. I've done the 28 days now, so it's going to 2 months now, because they give me another 13 days. That is investigation they are making. They haven't finished the investigation, so mean that I need to stay away, or that is going to be on the 14th, which is next Monday. I'm going to ring them and ask them what next they want me to do, because the police in this country and the social worker, they are home breakers. Once they get into your life, they would like to destroy everything. So, and also the social worker, she also bring the social worker in, to use them to manipulate me, not to come and see my kids. So the problem is now.
So since the time now that you left the house, have you been able to see your children?
Yeah, I see them whenever she wants, because she tried to frustrate my life. She doesn't let me see them when I want to. It's when she wants to.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's when she wants to. If she wants, she can tell you the condition. But now I am making a plan of going to citizen. I've already speak to citizen advice. So I want to take her to court so that court can settle between me and her. But I still need advice on what to do, because what she's doing now, she's trying to frustrate my life, because the daughter, the father is not there. The father doesn't even call her or even to ask of how she's doing. And do you know what she wants to do? She wants to change she already changed her daughter's name to her son name, which is his father's son name. Okay. So because of I'm an Igbo man and I'm from Nigeria, he can't tell that. They want to also change my children's name to become his father's son name. Because because they have already done that to the daughter. They have already done that to the daughter.
Did you pay her bride price, or you guys were just in?
I told you last year I spent £6,000 to £5,000 during the COVID time. I took a risk. The sister and the mother sister as well, they fight me. I took a risk in that COVID because they said there is no gathering of people that time. But I wanted to do it. I took a risk. I called my people. My people took a risk. We went and do everything. His people is there. You understand? His people is there. His people is there. Then I do everything with his father. His father is a very nice man. Is the mother's side. That is the people that is deceiving her of what she's doing today. Is the mother's side, because the mother's sister, even when we went to get married, she told me that the mother married. But right when we were getting married, is the people that telling them what to do now, as I'm talking to you, she's following those people to fight me, and they want to stop. That is what they're telling her to do. So what I want to do on my own, I want to go to court so that court can settle the issue between me and her, because I don't want to have anything to do with the social service. I don't want to have anything to do with the police, because police in this country, they always support women. The social worker, they always support women, because they are the one that is going to leave the kids with. And my daughter cries every day by day that I want my daddy back in the house. My daughter loves me. That is the reason why I've never lived. I was supposed to live this marriage for a long time, but because of my kids, my daughter was small then. If I leave my daughter, they will change my daughter's face the way they did to that girl. They doesn't know his father. So that's why you see me, I stay up to now. That is why I'm still under that roof. But I thank God, my daughter, she's 6 years now. She can communicate with me. She said all the time, I don't know why God give me a rude mommy. You and your daughter call police for my daddy. She told the mother that I'm going to call police to your daughter. One day I'm going to make sure I call police for her. My daughter said that because of she know what she's happened. I bought phone to give my daughter in the house to his brother. The brother that I told you, the sister ordered his brother to take away the phone I bought for my daughter to know how they're doing in the house. That is how wicked those people is. That is how they treating me here, because they know that I don't have father here, I don't have any brother, it's just me here. So they think they can do anything, because every of their people is here, either they're here or in France. Most of his people is in London, so you can call them and they can make a plan with me and they will follow it up. So I need advice and I need help as well for people who can advise me on what to do. And but for my own, I'm still getting some advice from some good friends who is helping me also to do some things. Even though she go to the extent of trying to change my name to Universal Credit, where they pay money for if you're not working, maybe you need assistance. That is his account. You need to create. The account was created by my name. She went on to write the Home Office and tell them that I said that my kids' responsibility is not my business. That now I'm not living in that apartment. She put his brother's name, she put her daughter's name, and 3 of my son. But before that can be done, the Home Office, the Universal Credit, they need to email me first to ask me if I know about this.
And they didn't email you?
They emailed me. Then I tell them there is no changes. Things is still the way it is. And I changed the password because she is the one that done the password before. Now I changed the password. She can't go into that account. The account belongs to me now, unless I send her back to the account. So that is what she's trying to do. She's trying to make my life miserable. She acts strange, and his brother is there making big man on somebody's apartment that I suffered. This house, we got this house from the council. Everything is in that house. I do it myself. I take my time, more than 1 month, putting carpet, doing wallpaper, painting, and everything, making sure that that place is okay for us. Now his brother and the daughter is in charge. The daughter is trying to control my daughter, but I know my daughter is a Nigerian small girl, but she's a very strong girl. She always insists. Even the mother can see that my daughter doesn't want to go her part because she knows that her part is not a good part, the way she's training her daughter. So what happened this morning is every morning they have to move a 1-year boy to a care home where my boy catch cold now. Then I was talking to her today. I said, because of your daughter, I've already begged you, because of my kids, let us settle everything. There is no problem that will not be settled, so that I can come back to the house and look after my kids. Even though we're not doing anything, you be on your corner, I'll be on my corner. I've been 5 years not talking to your daughter, apart from what happened last time. So, but that one is, I'm looking for my own house now because I can't stay under one roof with them. But my kids is my problem. I want to get them so that I can be able to tell them what life is. Because if I leave my kids with this woman, they're gonna turn them to zombie because she doesn't know how to train kids, but she's thinking that, and she's a nurse as well. You know, who's supposed to know how to do things? Even though the British people that is helping me in this country, I said that their own kids, their own wife will not behave the way she's doing. She don't love me, she don't like me. I need to move on because if any woman loves you, she can't behave the way she's behaving. So that is what I want to say. My boy has got cold now because of her daughter, because of she want to let me out of ask me to leave the house, and my son is sick now as I'm talking to you. So I've already told her, if anything happened to my son, then now you know that I'm from Nigeria. Then me and you, we're going to see what we're gonna do. So that's what is happening now, right now at the moment.
Okay. All right. So my country people, una don't hear everything where our brother explain. Una know say here na Pidgin News Events and Entertainment we do here, right? So una don't hear everything where our brother come out here, come talk. This one a brother in need of urgent advice. So if una feel calling now, make una call in. If una not feel calling, make una write us a comment now or later on at any time when una come across this video. Make una write us a comment because him want make sure say una know say we be Nigerians, we not dey born throwaway. All right, most especially an Igbo man at that, right? Igbo man no one here say his own children, he not see them again. All right, so we dey look for our own children, we dey look for our people. All right, so now make the thing they paint this our brother well say the wife and his brother and his stepdaughter we don't grow now to 15, then they 16, so that then his own made that one happen. So make una opinion waiting on a think regarding this issue. Watching Gisme TV. My name. All right. Okay, my brother. People go write us comments. So I go send you the link of this video so that you go
Okay.
under the video to pick the best advice. All right.
Okay.
So my own
Okay.
advice for you now, not take any rash decision. All right.
Okay.
Because sometimes when somebody they like in a very difficult situation, right, different thoughts, different things go they come your mind, right? Like right now, most
Yeah.
especially as you said, say your daughter just completing birthday, right? And as a father,
Yeah.
you suppose like they there to like celebrate a very big birthday with your daughter, right? And it can't be say
Yes.
that opportunity not come dey there. I know how that one dey pain well, but I will advise you not to take any rash decision. All right, you know say we dey in a Western world where be say anything wey woman talk, then they take am say na im be the truth. All right, but to some extent, if dem also look into am, dem come see am say the fault no dey from you, I mean, you go get justice. All right, so no
Yeah.
just if no matter how whether she push you to the wall or make you for do things wey go implicate you the more, no do am.
That is what she's doing. That
Yes.
is what she's doing. Even
Yes.
though police have dropped the case,
Mhm.
police have dropped the case, that there is nothing they can do about it because they did not put any charges and there is no evidence.
Evidence.
Even they put charges or they check the girl body. There is no mark, nothing. They just have to frame me up and gang against me. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know. So the thing now is, in as much as you have your strategy on what you want to do, don't do it in a way that will put you in a negative situation. You understand? Because if them begin see, if the Koti people begin see negative reaction from you, now when e go come reach the issue of say child who go carry the pikin, the children, dem go come talk say their papa dey harsh o, their papa dey beat im pikin o, their papa dey do this one o. By then dem go come carry the children give her, then she go come make am in a way say you no go see them at all, right? So follow everything.
That's why I want to go to citizen advice. From
Mhm.
there, if she says she's not going to come to citizen advice, then I have to go to court then.
Mhm.
You know, so that's what I'm doing because if I keep on coming here that I need my kids, then I gang up another thing
Yes.
and put it on my head and say that I did it. So that's why I want to stay clear from
Mhm.
them and go through the court proceedings.
Yes, and if you go carry the children without a proper procedure, dem fit talk say you children. If you begin talk say dem dey look for their children, right? They will come talk say na you be the suspect. So follow everything according to the rules. Okay, all right.
I will do. I will do.
All right. So
Thank you.
every advice wey I go get, I go forward all of them to you so that you go know what
Okay.
and what to put together to
Okay.
follow up this issue. And I pray that justice will prevail. All right.
Thank
And
you.
thank you very much
Okay,
for
thank you so
contacting
much.
Gistme TV and also our viewers. The much reason, the very reason why our brother contact us to talk this one for life, not be only because he need advice. Yes, for sure, he need advice from our viewers, right? But another thing where him talk, where sweet me, him talk say he want make other people learn from this particular issue. So him talk say because there are a lot of people where they face this similar situation and they don't know how to go through it. And also there are people now, if you want marry single mother we don't get pikin, make una put things on the table. Not talk say because the woman too fine I wan marry am. No. There are things wey una go table, wey una go discuss say okay, if we wan marry this your daughter, I go be the father, as in the stepfather. Do I have a full responsibility as a stepfather to your daughter? Abi you go dey treat your daughter as a third party for our marriage, because as it be now, it can be like say the daughter na external person for inside the house, right? Because if that girl na the woman take am say na this man na him be the stepfather, right? I think this our brother will have every right to treat that girl the same way wey e dey treat in other children, which is the way where this man talk say na him e be wan take treat im children, but the wife no let am do am like that. Every little thing e go tell am say na because im papa no dey here na him make you tell am make e bring water, because im papa no dey here na him make you tell am make e sweep, because im papa no dey here na him make you, you know. So that gap dey there. So as a man, if you wan marry any woman wey don get pikin, make una table wetin go come up from inside. Also, as a woman, if you wan marry any man wey don get pikin, make una table wetin wan come out, not just jump into marriage. I think 2 weeks ago we had an event about what to place on the table, questions that you need to ask before you say I do as a woman, or before you give the engagement ring as a man. So there are things you need to put into consideration. It goes to the type of home you want to build, how many kids you want, the kind of job you guys want to do, the type of religion, if una want be Christian, una want be Muslim or whatever. I mean, a lot of things where una need to table before una begin tie the knot. Thank you very much. Make it not be like say I dey talk too much. Thank you very much for watching Gist.me TV. Don't fail to like, share, and subscribe. And to our returning subscribers, we really appreciate every one of una. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. All right, my brother. Thank you. Advice.